Let's see how long I can last today. It is Monday, my dudes. Now that we have that out of the way, let's start playing Othercide. Alright, Othercide. Where were we? We had just died to the last boss and we were working back on the way through. We were training new daughters and hoping they got new traits, and they didn't, if I remember correctly. We unlocked a new daughter, which was the Blade Dancer? Scythe Dancer? Something along those lines. Oh. The boy is mine. I'll never let him go. All right, seriously though, what was I doing? Codex. What do you have? What do you have for me? You are still saying that there is an event that is not reviewed, which is great because, okay, it's gone now. Apparently, I did not have any other missions to do.
Sends monsters. We will send our daughters.
Is it the child that we're hunting's name Suffering? Or is it like the thing that's corrupting the child? Not entirely sure.
Us on the path is gone.
Wait. Challenging, 100 XP. Hard, 125 XP. Does that mean challenging is actually easier than hard? I don't think I've ever seen an easy hunt. Or mission of any kind, really. Well, let's see. Let's just take our normie squad in. And that should be sufficient. And I'll slowly get my brain back around.
Sacrifice before the end.
Ooh. Brain back in gear is the word that I was trying to say, yet failed to.
Again.
Let's see. First turn, enemies can only move unless they're close enough that they can attack. So we want to be moving to a location where we can start attacking. Yes? Yes. So Felicity, you'll move up here. Miracle, is it possible for you to move into range and take a shot? Yes. Brand.
A bitter victory.
True, you should have Lightning Strike. Yes. That is not close enough, so let's move up a little bit. Lightning Strike's still not close enough to hit. There we go. Brand.
Shred them down.
You can't attack. Neither can you. Felicity, it's your turn. 49, you're not going to be able to do anything. So you might as well just sort of hang out in the middle. Miracle's going to be able to take a shot on that guy.
Shatter them.
True, you're going to be able to slash this guy.
Bleed them dry.
Still don't got nothing for you to do. Blockter's going to show up. He can't attack.
Another terror to haunt us.
Carapist is going to do whatever the hell that is. I guess we can double shoot this guy. Kill.
How foolish my fears.
True, you're just gonna go ahead and take... well... Nah, it'll be fine. We'll just move there. It'll work out. Oh, we only have one enemy remaining. We just need to get closer. He spawns, he runs away. Miracle, move max, and take him out. Grand.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Yep, victory. No traits. That's upsetting.
We've awoken from one nightmare, but we may soon live another.
Cool. I love it when bad things happen to good people. Not really. Scavenger Hunter. Soul Slinger is going to be good for the scavengers, and we have all of the damage and defense we need for the hunter.
Take away his tools of torture.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Who did they bleed here for their precious cure?
Okay, he can't attack. Does he have any armor? He has a little bit of armor. Not anymore, though. Desire, you're just gonna move up. Modesty, I don't think you can put shots on everyone. But you can definitely put shots on 2 of them. Let's start with the guy that is going to die when you shoot him.
Flawless.
And then we'll work on everything else. Candide, steal that guy.
Exquisite.
And then move just for fun. Desire,
Memories of another life.
that one's
Guard
yours.
them well.
He gets to
No
move.
mercy. Whatever we
Goes
can
down.
to
These should
prevent
all be
this
scavengers.
torture.
Candide, we'll move you up on the hopes that these guys will show up next to you. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, this could be good. Well, we don't know where the hunter's going to spawn, so... let's just move up. Aussie, you can put shots on 2 of them.
I revel in her strength.
Let's shoot that guy.
Shatter them.
That is the hunter in question. You can
Memories of
mow
another
both
life.
these guys.
Guard them well.
Brand, where is he spawning? Down by the bottom.
Striking.
Desire, you're going to want to move right into range. Modesty, you can stay right there. Candide, you can go there. We can Deadly Dance because that will actually hit, I think.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Oh. Nice.
Tread them down.
Deadly Dance turns out to be an okay ability. And Scythe Dancer got a trait. Any good?
It is done. But what falls today may rise again tomorrow.
More damage against nightmare creatures. I would prefer an increase in AP, but that will have to suffice. Now,
Watch for the doctor's scalpel.
I don't remember how to fight the doctor, apart from he has a lot of armor that his minions give him. And that's about all I can recall. So, Kind of want to take the Scythe Dancer in just because she has innate armor, stealing, and shredding. The Reaping would be an frankly excellent attack. If only it could steal more armor. Deadly Dance technically steals more armor and deals air damage in an area. So I wouldn't have to be directly next to him in order to do that. It would also deal damage to all of his backup dancers, which would not be a bad thing. I think I want to take... Actually, how many can I take? Only 3.
They will fall, or we will.
So, I can only take 3. Then the ones that I need to take need to be able to take damage and or shred armor. And the ones that can do that are definitely Candide. Celeste can do damage through the armor. Shield bearers can take damage.
Remember.
Let me review. The surgeon really quickly. Protect a group of caretakers. He will try to attack the closest daughter and replace a missing caretaker each turn. Caretakers are lost following the surgeon. Yada yada. If a daughter gets too close, they will attack closest one. Kill the last caretaker, and the surgeon will become more aggressive, targeting the daughter with the most life and unlocking several new skills. I don't know what his offset is. I think that when he loses all of his armor...
Remember their courage.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Daughters.
Stealing. No, not stealing. What was I? Reaping? Yeah, that was the one I was looking at. Steals 85 armor, does 48 damage 12 times. I think I want to take in shield bearers and Candide, just because all of them are going to have high defense, and if I give them armor shred, then I'll be able to keep the last dude alive and still be able to do damage to the boss, I think. If that's the case, I don't know whether or not I actually wanted to take Candide into the arena, because if I do that, then she doesn't really do enough damage to get through the boss's defense reliably. Unless I just steal enough armor throughout the entire fight that the boss just can't do anything, which, I mean, it could be a possibility. If I just do nothing but slam with the shield bearers, maybe the boss just can never attack. Yeah, sure. Let's take in 2 shield bearers and a scythe dancer. What's the worst that could happen? Actually, now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm realizing that the worst thing can happen is that I'm not able to kill any of the, oh, what are they called?
Remember.
I will recognize them if I see them. Caretakers. If I don't take in someone other than those 3, then I won't be able to kill any of the caretakers because they have a lot of health themselves. And I never gave Candide a daughter sacrifice, which is something that I need to take care of now. More health, more damage, dodge. I think it's going to be more health.
Give life to our daughters.
Oh. Welcome to the team. However,
Please, Guide her well.
Time to go. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Her sacrifice births another
And
hope.
now Candide has fuck tons of hit points. Did I ever give anyone else? Hold on. Everyone has parts, right? Celeste doesn't have parts, but she's level 9, so that'll be fine. Maybe I'd take in Candide, a shield bearer, and a soul slinger? Maybe that's the right play? Maybe I'd taken a blade master instead. Sure, let's take in a blade master. Now, that being the case, I'm going to want my blade masters to be able to do more damage to the boss than they would otherwise be able to, and get the fuck out of dodge. So, I want you to increase the damage of your skill by a lot. So we're going to give you 1 drill. We're going to give you Lightning Strike is also going to get a drill. I am going to take in Felicity because she is the lower level shield bearer and needs the extra experience. Increasing the target's armor or increasing initiative push. Inferno basically guarantees that the boss acts later, so that might be a good idea. Sure. We'll go with Inferno. Lunge is only really going to be useful for when the boss is not taking any damage. Candide, what can I do for you? Deal up to 145 damage, deal 30 armor for each 15 initiative units up to 3 times. I can increase damage. I can increase crit chance. I wonder if I put Inferno on whether or not each attack will cause the target to act 5 initiative units later. That might be useful just... Actually, does this each 15 units up to 3 times? That feels like that does 3 separate attacks that can do an effect each time. So if that is the case, hold on. If I put Remorse on Deadly Dance, can the boss just not move ever? That might be interesting. Decrease the target's armor, but I can't steal the armor if I'm tearing it off, but that would also mean that the boss loses most of its armor every turn. Ha. Increase damage, increase critical chance. I think if the move of Deadly Dance is to shred armor, or steal armor, I should probably leave it as is, but making it so that enemies can't move, that could actually be extremely valuable. So I'm actually going to give Deadly Dance Immobilize. Now the Reaping steals armor and does a shit ton of damage 12 times. I think I just want to give that one more damage. But I can't really do that at the moment because I don't have the high additional damage abilities. Shreds armor. Mow just does additional damage. Felicity. Going Candide, Felicity, and True into the boss. We'll see how this goes.
We must break the tie that binds the child to suffering.
And in we go.
Careful. You wouldn't want my scalpel to slip into innocent flesh.
But what if you're incorrect? I don't remember whether or not the caretakers have any armor. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The caretakers have armor, I can steal that too. They do have armor. Okay, so if I get Candide in the right position, then she can steal armor from all of the caretakers. That is valuable. Boss's movement is not far enough that he can get to us. Where is he in the initiative order? Okay, he's way the hell down there. Felicity, we're just going to have you move into the thick of it. I think. Hello? Are you going to show your... Thank you. All of the boss enemies... caretakers should be moving to the boss. True, I don't think you can get in attack range. Yep. All y'all are given the boss armor. Boss is going to move up to range very shortly, but we don't want to be right next to the boss immediately. Right, he's there. He can't do anything though. Okay. Surgeon, I don't remember all of your skills. Deal damage in the area and push them back. Summon a caretaker. Changes phase in the last caretaker dies, resets to 0. Now, true. Can I get you to show your range? Thank you. I have 110 movement. If I use 15 to get close enough to lightning strike. I can kill one caretaker. That leaves some room for Candide to get closer, but then she can't steal any of the armor, which is kind of why I want her around. I could also maybe get behind the boss and do a backslash, but then I can't do anything apart from that. Eventually, if I have Candide steal enough armor from these things, then the boss just won't be able to attack and do any damage. And in order to do that, I kind of need the caretakers to survive and give the boss additional armor, because then Candide can pull anywhere from 30 to... Well, should be able to pull off armor from each of the caretakers. I don't know, I've never used Scythe Dancer's full abilities before. This will be interesting. I kind of want to keep True sort of in range of being able to do things, but not so close that she's going to take damage. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just going to move here and end my turn. You attack Felicity, do damage, you're annoying, but that's fine. Candide, you're up next. What's the range in your Deadly Dance? 2 in either direction. So if I go here, then I can Deadly Dance, but it is going to result in... bad things. But I will still be stealing armor from everyone. So I'm going to do this anyways. doing the stealing isn't worth it. Last one moves into range and does what? Nothing. Felicity, you are... I'm intentionally going to put you right here in Blacksmith's Grace, and I know that that is sort of terrifying for you, but at the same time... kind of what I've got going on at the moment. Right. You give the boss armor. You attack. Don't do anything. You attack. Don't do anything. Candide gets armor.
Prevent this torture.
And it does actually count. Alright. I can't tell when your Blacksmith's Grace is going to run out. So let's get 2 slams in. Push the boss back. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, but... oh, right, the boss can't move. Because Candide is here. That's so interesting. Maybe I slam you anyways, just so to push your initiative back. I wonder if the boss can't move if they're actually able to do anything. Candide steals more armor. Nice. True, you can lightning strike this guy. And then sidestep back.
The innocent.
And let's get you sort of out of range so you don't do anything stupid. Alright. It hurts, but it's fine. Felicity, it's your turn again. Funnily enough, I think you can move back. Hold on. No, you can't move back. You still need to cover for Candide. So you're going to throw another Blacksmith's Grace. True, I am very intentionally having you not do anything at the moment. Except maybe slowly kind of get behind the boss. Now, Candide, you are going to move right here, and you are going to do Deadly Dance again. Caretaker summon, that's fine. Felicity, your turn again. Blacksmith's Grace. Other caretaker can't do damage. Yada yada. Candide.
A bitter
Apparently that counts as a backstab. Man. Candide is eventually just going to be taking front and center the entire time, and it's going to be glorious. This dude is going to move up. I don't think he has the range to hit Felicity yet. No, he doesn't. Huh. But he also can't really do anything. Yeah, initiative offset does something. Not necessarily anything worthwhile, but it does something. I think it might be more useful to get close to this guy. I think he is special in that he can attack at the same turn that he spawns. So I'm not going to get any closer to him than I already am. Being said, I don't think I need Felicity to be right next to him. Right. Boss is down for all those initiative units. And immobilized. If I can get to this guy and kill him right now, the boss won't be able to move. And that sounds like a good plan to me. No, not that guy. That guy.
Shred them down.
Right? Boss goes into hyper mode, but can't move. Unless he can. But Candy doesn't care because her armor value is so goddamn high! Incredible! Alright, I don't actually know what attack the boss is doing right now. 370 damage to 3 times all daughters within this radius of blah 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 blah. Okay. I can hit him with a mow and then get out of range. Felicity? I think it'd be better if Candy just face tanks the boss at this point, so I might just want you to back off. Kind of forever. Boss doesn't have any armory left, so it doesn't make sense to be attacking him. I guess we're just gonna be up in his face the entire time. True, let's get you close, but not close enough to do anything yet. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Felicity, you are continuing to stay right where you are. Candide, you're gonna mow and get out of the way. True. Lightning strike. And sidestep behind Candide. Boss better go for Candide. Indeed. And does no damage. Excellent. Felicity, you stay over there. I think Candide is just gonna have to solo this boss. Because this boss reacts to any amount of damage done to them. And True is just not going to be able to do anything about that. So guess what? You get to run away. And Candide can just fight this entire fight by themselves. Felicity, you can just go over there into the baby corner. Candide, once again. True, similar situation. That's a lot of 0 damage. Felicity, don't care. Candide, same. And I'm gonna move over here so I don't accidentally get boxed into the corner. I'm sorry, boss. I think this is gonna be it for you. How much health do you have? Yeah, you're done. Goodbye. All right. Really liking the or the scythe dancer.
Memories
Shit.
of another life. Guard them well.
Nice level up. No traits though. Yes, the surgeon has been vanquished.
He can hide behind his religion no longer.
Send me more lovelies to punish. I'll absolve them of their sins.
We must venture into darkness to shed
Alright, what do we
light
got?
on an
Impossible
innocent
hunt.
soul.
With a hunter. Cool. Let's take our new favorite people in.
We will dismantle this prison.
It's sort of impressive. The scythe dancer only really needs to steal a little bit of armor to suddenly become extraordinarily tanky. Ah, yes. This is the one where there's a fuck ton of hunters that really need to die doubly quick. Let's see. Candide. Weirdly enough, you should probably go towards the front. Felicity, your only option is to get as close as you can. Miracle, it's gonna sort of be up to you, True and Candide, to take that first hunter. Alright, that's mildly annoying. I cannot get close enough to it to do Deadly Dance without running out of action points, I don't think. I can just about get close enough to it to use a Mow, which is the option that I have. Or I can steal all of its armor. I think I'll steal all of its armor. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Alright, Felicity, you are just going to have to deal with the next hunter that pops up. Miracle, you can't attack that guy. Not yet.
Only a devil would block our holy sacrament.
Whoops.
With those legs, those lips.
Can you stop being a super fucking creepy dude, please, and thank you?
Memories once locked away from us.
Okay, True and Candide are the two that are not going to be able to go after the hunter immediately. Miracle will be able to, but she needs to have her Spirit Haste be in range of True. Means that True's furthest movement is about here. But with that, she should be able to get into a position to do a backstab. Range destruction is annoying, but tiny little bit of damage. Should be fine. Alright, you get a slam. Actually, that means that Miracle doesn't have to do the initiative offset resist, and True can get behind and backstab. Let's see. Can't shoot it. Spirit Haste my only option. Only Spirit Haste that makes sense in this situation is going to be True. Okay, sidestep to behind. One movement, and then I can probably kill this thing one hit. Flash. Grand.
No mercy.
Yeah, get out of Felicity's way.
Another terror to haunt us.
I'm gonna range destruction True again, which is annoying, but it's not that much damage. Yeah, everything about this situation is kind of annoying, but it'll be fine. Hunter is going to go for Felicity,
It will reap what suffering
but can't do
is
anything. I should be able to get behind it and one-shot it, but I'll probably end up bursting. I use 11. That doesn't get me behind it. I can do 22, and a sidestep gets me down to 73. That's not enough. 18. That one probably works. Sidestep behind. Imbued Blade. Or the backstab. I would love to kill this thing. I don't think I can, though. But what I can do is fuck up its initiative so that True and Miracle can both go. Imbued Slash.
I pray for your redemption.
Bro is dead. Miracle's up next.
I pray for
Good.
your redemption.
That is what we've got
Memories
going on at the
once
moment.
locked away from us.
Right. Carapist and a larva.
Poor ones suffering
Larva
never
is going to
end.
run away from the bulk of our forces. If it can. Carapace is going to attack, probably, but we'll deal with it. No. Larva runs away.
Caught in regret.
Into the corner we were expecting them to run away. Okay. True, you are going to get that guy.
Striking.
And kind of just stay where you are, really. Candide, I would love for you to be able to take that guy's armor, but I don't think I can get close enough for it to happen. We're just going to box him in. Actually, no, you can absolutely get close enough to steal that guy's armor. What am I talking about? Felicity and Miracle, y'all are just going to
What new horrors must we face?
stick around for whatever the fuck happens after this. Right? Candide, you get the honor of stealing all of this guy's armor. But it's going to have to be through a deadly dance because you're not going to be able to get close enough without bursting. That is fine because he will be immobilized and potentially will have more armor for you to steal. Alright, Felicity. Down in front.
Flesh is its canvas. A bitter victory.
Going to sneeze potentially at some point in the nearish future. Possibly, maybe. Right, you'll be in range to shoot the hunter. True. Take max movement to get in there. Candide, you got nothing left in the tank. Felicity, you are going to take the hit from the armor shred. Alright. Miracle, you cannot do any damage. You are worthless. You are ugly. But not really. I am just being rude. You are going to kill this guy with a burst because I'd really just rather not deal with him.
I revel in her strength. Memories once locked away from us.
True, I think you can just kill this guy. Yep.
How full my ears.
Okay.
His creed promises strength. No matter what, we will find our
2 levels ups, and the Soul Slinger got a trait. Was it any kind of good trait? Damage against nightmare creatures plus 20%. That is an okay trait. Scythe Dancer got a level up. Starting armor still kind of sucks, but that's... well, I guess it's not fine. It's serviceable. Now, what's our event?
A surprise lies within reach that demands our attention.
All units' ability to dodge is reduced by 100%. That is actually just good for me because I don't rely on dodge for any of my daughters. Grand. Got a survival and a hunt. An impossible hunt. Who said it's impossible? I kind of really want to send Candide into a survival and just have her laugh in Never Dies, but He definitely needs to have more traits. We're gonna send her in with a Blade Master and a Soul Slinger. And we'll save all of our very strong people for the next Synapse.
We will dismantle this prison.
Will we, though? Or will we simply die?
More followers of his twisted creed.
Alright. Hunter's going to start moving at the beginning of its next... I don't know. This is going to be weird. If I move Candide down here, then the Hunter will move at the start of its next turn, and then she'll be able to hit it with Deadly Dance. That's the plan. Now all the annoying shit can spawn. I am sort of incredibly insulted that you can range destruct at that range. Alright, Miracle. You are going to be on anti-scavenger duty. Probably means you're going to end up bursting, but that's fine. Alright. Can I get in range of this thing to kill this round? Maybe. Lightning Strike won't do enough damage immediately. It's got 17 initiative units on me. Maybe I just have to burst. And then get out of the way of the Ploctor. Not close enough. Still not close enough. There we go. Lightning Strike. And we are already in burst mode, which means that we just need to commit and get out of the way. But the direction we get out of the way to is important. Looks like the Ploctor is focused on Candide. Probably just want to get closer to the center so that we don't have to worry so much about where the spawn is going to happen. Okay. You Deadly Dance. Then the Hunter moves in. And then they start going off. Now. If I move here, I might be able to use Wrathful Rain to get out of the range of the other scavenger? Maybe?
No mercy.
That is if the scavenger is even attacking me, which he might not be. Holy crap.
I revel in her strength.
Alright, Candide, you have harvested quite a lot of armor. Let's go harvest some more. We're getting a nice armor harvest in this season.
I revel in her strength.
Cool. That Plard is going to move in towards Candide. No idea what the next round is going to bring. Let's just have Miracle centered up to go support whoever she needs to. Ooh. Oh, you're done.
Flawless.
Uh-huh. Right. Candide. How much damage does this thing do? 420. Okay, what if I just do the reaping twice? Grand. And then I guess I would actually rather do Deadly Dance. And that'll steal 90 instead of 85. And still leave Candide sort of attacking in the meantime.
Another terror to haunt us.
Great. What do we got spawning? Plard, Carapist. Nothing particularly threatening. This Plitcher is going to move in soon. I'll move right here and just get ready for him. Because I can't shoot him from this distance. Giving True Spirit Haste is kind of a waste, so not going to do it. Candide's going to steal more armor. Does this thing have any armor? No, the Blitzer does not have any armor. That being said...
Striking.
Cool.
Memories once locked away from us.
Just going to leave Candide to deal with that one. I don't think we have anything that any of these guys need to do. So let's just take the last of this guy's armor and kill him. Oh, he has no more armor. Okay. That being the case, 380 is not going to kill him, but this much will.
Flawless.
Now, let's see about this other Plard. True, you just need to get out of the way. Miracle, you can stay right where you are. Candide, I can take max movement with you. But even if I do that, I don't get to not take any amount of damage from the Plard. But... where is that Plard going? He's going there. So if I just move here, I'm fine. You made a grave error, sir. Alright. Let's get out of here. Yep, you're moving towards Candide. Miracle, you're gonna take this guy out.
A bitter victory.
Blessed are those who heed the call.
Get here for 10, and then I can Deadly Dance.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
Okay. Ha. Two Plards that I am going to need to kill as quickly as possible. Okay.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
Miracle, I think you have one option. Cool.
No more false prophets.
You're gonna do armor destruction, which is annoying, but it's fine. I have a whole shit ton of armor. You're gonna spawn and attack Candide.
Will reap what suffering has sown.
Give one a slash and the other an imbued blade.
Her strength inspires me.
Not in range to hit that thing. Actually, getting into range is sort of a waste of time, so let's just not.
Shred them down.
Okay.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
Move a little bit in one direction. Deadly Dance. This is the option that we got. Crafting mandibles on Candide doesn't matter. You're not in range for range destruction, or you are, shockingly. Our other two are just gonna get the fuck out of here. Cool.
Shatter them. Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
Alright, I have a whole shit ton of armor. But I can't move very far. Getting out of here will prevent that thing from hitting me. I do not have enough range to get all the way out. We are in an odd situation. It'll be fine.
How foolish my fears. Memories once locked away from us.
Holy crap.
Shatter them.
I don't think I can get out of range destruction, but I can get out of dodge. Both of these things grasping mandibles, but it's not enough. I am, to this day, shocked that you have that kind of range. Alright. And we leave. Whew. Candide had better get some kind of trait for all of that nonsense. Are you serious? All those kills, not a single bit of damage taken, no traits.
Another threat has come to an end. This time.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Well,
It is done. But what falls
weird-ass B
today
team.
may rise again tomorrow.
Get in there. Carapace, Infected Scavenger, no dodge, that's fine. That actually works in my favor, because then I don't have to worry about the scavengers dodging.
Farewell, daughters. A prison created by suffering.
A prison created by suffering? Oh, blimey. I don't know why I'm making that voice, but... Hey. You should have no initiative. That is my take on the matter. Get in range to have a little fun.
Shatter them.
That's annoying. Wish I'd seen that sooner. Desire, you can't do shit except get closer. That works.
Striking.
That's a lot of hunters. Okay. Everything and its mother is going to move into range shortly. I can one-shot this guy.
I revel in her strength.
Armor up. Both of the hunters are going to lead. Never mind. But all the scavs are going to show up.
Impressive. Memories once locked away from us.
That's irritating. But works out.
A bitter victory.
That'll block them from moving. I don't think you actually need to do any armor because their scratch doesn't do enough damage. Odyssey, you are still sort of out of range. Which one of these is going to be annoying first? Either of these two.
Striking.
How do you yet breathe? Oh, you got armor from the... Yeah, that makes sense. Uh-huh. Okay. This thing moves afterwards. I need this thing to be dead. I move here. I can lightning strike and imbue blade, and that'll cost me 55, which is too much. Or I can sidestep here and imbue blade it in the front, which should work. If it weren't for the fact that it was going to use its attack before, I need to pay attention to shit more.
No mercy.
Oh. The 20% damage bonus activates before the enemy actually moves. That is... Oh, no. You know what, Celeste? You are going to move backwards so that the hunters don't kill you.
No more false prophets.
Desire, you're going to move up front, and you are going to Blacksmith's Grace. Modesty, Spirit Haste Celeste to get her back in the pack. And undo that guy's existence.
How foolish my fears.
Felicity, you just back up.
Memories once locked away from us.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now the other one. Alright. One lunge, two lunge.
No more false prophets.
That's all I got in me. Ouch.
Memories once locked away from us.
Come into my arms and repent your wicked ways.
What, into your arms? That's gross. Okay, you do nothing. Celeste, you're gonna be going after... Unless Modesty uses Spirit Haste, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't think that actually does anything for me, though. I can move Felicity in front of Celeste so that when this thing attacks, it just goes for Felicity. Or I can bring Desire up front so that she can take the hit instead. Kind of like that idea more. Alright, Desire, you go up front. But not too far up front so that people can actually get around you. Okay, Felicity, you move up behind. Hunter leaps. Does no damage. Flailing limbs. Celeste. Imbued blade. Desire, you can lunge to kill that guy. Lunge to soften the hunter up.
Inspires me.
And Imbued blade gets the kill.
Shatter them.
Nice. Could have been better. Would have preferred not to use any hit points on the shield bearers, but it works.
His blind faith won't shackle my
But
daughters.
no. Traits. That is upsetting, but acceptable. Not really acceptable. I want traits. Give me traits. Oh, this place will have 2 events. That's interesting.
Let suffering try to ruin us. We stand ready to fight.
Okay, what do we got? Ritual or rescue? Ah. Let me think. What do we got in the ritual? Carapist, Ploctor, very closed, or rescue. No specific threats, so that means everything is going to spawn. That being the case, let's bring in Desire. True. What was the difficulty? Hard? Okay. Miracle, and then between the 3 of these guys, who would we prefer? Candide's not going to be able to move very quickly, so she might just end up getting trapped. I kind of don't want to bring her in. Particularly not when there's going to be things that are going to be removing her armor. So maybe we just bring in a second Soul Slinger. I like that idea.
We will dismantle this prison.
That's what you think. I'm going to build a new prison on top of it.
A prison.
Just for fun.
Created by suffering.
Right, everything in its fucking mother is going to move immediately. None of my daughters get to move until after everything else is moved. That's grand. At least none of these scavs are going to be able to dodge. Okay. How far can any of these scavs move? All of them can move into range of the Bright Soul. That is annoying. Crucially, this Infect is going to be able to do some bullshit next turn. I would prefer for the Shield Bearer to be in front, but I don't think it has enough range to hit me. No, it doesn't. You're locked on to True, it looks like. Unless I move up, in which case they are all looking at me. Where are you in the initiative order? Not close enough for it to matter. Let's just use all of our movement. I am intentionally going to not move the Bright Soul. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. I'm moving the Bright Soul right here. Now we can start doing some fun shit. 40 to get right there. And then all of these things should be targeting Desire. They're not going to be able to do much damage. Modesty, you are not in range to do anything in particular. You you can put shots on, which is good. Holy shit, did you just triple
I
crit?
revel in her strength.
Everything that I have ever said about you, I apologize for. Holy crap. Alright. And now everything starts happening. You can't do no damage. I can do something fun, though. Kaboom.
Striking. Memories once locked away from us.
Vector shadows. Range destruction is annoying, but ends up working. This Carapace is going to be able to do some annoying shit, but it'll be fine. Right, Soul, we're not going to take our max movement. We're just going to move up there. Desire. I can move here, and I can put one of these two out of their misery. You've lost half your armor. I think I'd rather you gone.
I revel in her strength.
Modesty, you will be able to take a shot on one or two of these guys, but I would rather you shoot the one that is not close enough to True.
No mercy.
Because True will just be
Memories
able to do
once locked away from us.
this.
How foolish my fears.
Grasping Mandibles on True is one of the best things you could have done for me. Thank you very much. I can't move too far forward, because otherwise you'll get shot by the fucking asshole monster. Desire, you take max movement to get in front.
We go where we are called.
Everything starts spawning, annoyingly.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Alright. Everything is going to suck for a little bit. What is important is that we group up. Ooh, I think if I sidestep here, I should be able to lightning strike that thing. Yes. Goodbye.
Striking.
Now, Miracle. I can sort of do damage to this thing. Ish. Kinda, sorta. Mostly just sort of wastes movement, so maybe doing it's a bad idea. Yeah, your Grasping Mandibles goes off. All that bullshit starts spawning. I think you have a reaction that makes you do annoying things. Yeah. I would need to kill you in one attack in order to do anything about you, which isn't going to happen. But True will be able to do it, so... Hello, thank you. think I'm just going to move up, start blocking things.
Flesh is its canvas.
I'm going to move you right there.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
Modesty. If you take both of your attacks, you should be able to kill this thing. But who is it focusing on? It's focusing on Miracle, who will be getting out of range shortly. So I don't need to worry about killing that thing immediately. I would rather kill this infected. Good.
No mercy.
Take our movement to go there. This thing's gonna do whatever the hell it does. You don't get to move until after my next turn. Neither do you. I think just getting closer is probably going to be our best option. I'm sorry, what was that? Interrupts the first action by a daughter and deals... Oh, that's annoying as hell. I didn't realize that's what that did. Well, I learned today. I can't move. Alright, Miracle. That thing is locked onto you, but you're just going to get out of range because you can do that, because you're awesome. Don't need to do anything apart from that. Everything else is going to start moving next turn. Let's just get a little closer to preempt. Modesty, I would love for you to be able to shoot one of these guys, but you can't. So you're just going to get in back of the formation. Where is the furthest you can move without actually getting attacked by anything? Right here. Okay, true. Sidestep here. Lightning strike that guy.
I pray for your redemption.
Memories once locked away from us.
I didn't realize you were still rooted. Oh, this could be bad. Ah, this is bad. Ouch. One down.
How foolish my fears. Memories once locked away from us.
You do annoying things. You are going to get to move next turn. Not quite into range, but too close for comfort. Okay, you can't do any damage to that one, but you can do damage to the other one.
Impressive.
Blessed are those who heed the call.
Both of these guys are too far to do anything.
More followers of his twisted creed.
This could be worse. It could be better. It could be worse. All right. True. This dude has the piercing shriek thing active. Interrupts the first action by a daughter and deals damage. I think that means I just can't do anything. Unless sidestep supersedes. I'd be surprised if it did. Interrupts first action by a daughter and deals 510 damage. I think that means that True just straight up can't do anything. Excuse me, do you still have the ability to move? True. True, are you rooted? You are rooted. Why are you rooted? I don't know. Instant action. I don't think that means anything. Hey, Aeon Feeks. Aeon Feekspert. TTV. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm contemplating how larva does mechanical things. Holy shit, that actually worked. Right. Miracle, you can shoot that guy, but it won't do anything. Desire, your turn is up next. I think I just need True to be further up in the initiative chain. Bright Soul will be able to get out next turn, so that's good. I need to get the fuck out of the way so that True can do whatever she needs to do. I can't move close enough to shoot that guy. So that's just going to be what happens. Desire, you get up in this dude's face. Hit him with a slam. So he can't do anything. Doing good, what about you? I am doing okay. I have had weird streaming scheduling problems over the past couple of weeks due to prior engagements, but trying to get things figured out with that. Okay, True. What do we got with you? Lightning Strike isn't going to work because weird reasons. Sidestep, not in range of the larva. Goodbye to that guy.
No mercy.
Worm is going to be annoying.
Light at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
Hold, please. I don't know why. Thank you, ANF, for calling my stream enjoyable. I don't know why Twitch decided to hold that one. That's a bit of a weird decision on their part. I move one over. Wrathful Rain to get to the other side. I don't... Where is your piercing shriek range? Ew, I don't want to get in there. Okay. The Wrathful Rain to over here. And that's gonna be turn. Is this my best gameplay? Not really.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Huh. Well, good news for us. The Bright Soul's gonna be able to get out. It's just that we will have to get out after that. Grasping Mandibles is actually tragic. But it's on Modesty, so it should be fine. Uh-huh. That thing's Piercing Shriek is still active, so I can only Wrathful Range. Wrathful Rain outside of its range, which is going to be right there. That thing spawning is going to be a massive problem. I do not have a Discord. I apologize. Just doing normie streaming at the moment. Soften both those guys up. That's what I've got going on at the moment. Grasping Mandibles also sucks. Desire, you're going to need to get on the other side of that shield bearer. Actually, just going to need to delay this Plague Guard. Miracle will be able to go first. Neither of these two will be able to attack immediately. And lightning strike to that guy.
No
He's
more
done.
false prophets.
Plague Doctor is going to be right there. Why can't I... Oh, neat. This thing is super bugged. Probably because it's right next to the larva. Huh. Where is this thing's Piercing Shriek range? Oh, no. Desire is... Wait a minute. Desire was in range. How did this thing's Piercing Shriek not do an interrupt? That's weird. Well, either way, let's sidestep slightly out of this thing's range, which is going to be here. Piercing Shriek didn't interrupt. That's good. Not going to move. Modesty, you need to get out of here, which you can only do with Wrathful Rain. I think it only counts if my action starts inside of Piercing Shriek range. So I should just be able to move out of the way. Cool. Probably should have shot before moving out of range. That would have been smart. Okay. This'll be fun. Yeah. Dive, Screech. Miracle, kill this thing before it does horrible things to us. Grand.
No mercy.
Wrathful range. Get out of range.
Memories once locked away from us.
Do I need to throw down an intercepting round? Realistically, what's going to happen to us? That thing can't attack. That thing can't attack either. This thing's going to die to get close, but it's going to get killed. This thing is going to try to get closer, but it can't get close enough. Neither of these carapaces are going to be able to do anything. The hunters are going to move towards Desire. But Desire is going to go first and be able to... blacksmiths before they can attack, so I don't have to spend HP on this turn. You lose your armor. I can hit you with 2 lunges. That'll kill, and then I can Blacksmith's Grace.
Shred them down.
Good.
Memories once locked away from us.
Diving there is annoying. That could cause the hunter to attack one of the Soul Slingers. I'd really prefer if it didn't. Okay. Your time's up. It's worth killing that thing. It doesn't have any of its reactions up, except for sticky armor.
Come into my arms and repent.
Which doesn't matter. This thing doesn't get to attack until initiative step
Memories
75.
locked away from us.
Get as close as I can. Carapaces are still being wussies. Good. Other hunter moves up. But can't do nothing. Now we get to deal with the worm. The worm can get killed by the soul slingers. I would rather soften both of them up for the soul slingers to deal with. That thing is almost definitely going to attack True next round. Yep, that's what I got. Modesty. You're gonna have to put a shot on the Plague Doctor so that True can go deal with the other thing.
Shred them down.
You can kill any one of these three things. Might as well start with the worm. Or not. Miracle will be able to get it next turn. Okay, mildly annoying. Could be worse.
The veil grows weaker. His power
Okay, worm's gotta go. And we've just got the two hunters.
I revel in her strength.
There's one. We can move a
Her
little bit.
strength inspires me. Memories once locked away from us.
True, you're gonna have to go kill this thing. Alright, not in range yet. Still not in range. Still not in range because that thing's there. Now you're in range. Lightning strike, get that thing. Nice.
Impressive.
Now, because I'm already bursted, might as well imbued blade to kill this. Desire, hit that thing with a lunge.
Shatter them.
And because I was a fool, I cannot move out of the way. Cool.
Memories once locked away from us.
Modesty, you are just able to move, which is what I'm going to want you to do. Both of these hunters are going to spawn, go towards Desire. That thing fails its grasping mandibles. Miracle, you can soften these things up so that Desire can kill them next round. Gonna Wrathful Rain to get a little bit of movement. Imbued Blade kills the larva.
Bitter victory.
The Carapaces finally make their move. Desire, you gotta kill both of these guys.
Her strength inspires me.
Which you are able to do.
striking.
Grand. Okay, Modesty, you are just going to get into the exit area and you're going to hold. Miracle, you're going to put shots on both of these guys.
I pray for your redemption.
Good.
No more false prophets.
No one leaves until everyone leaves. All right. Now we can all leave. Ooh. Fantastic.
Let
Lots of
her
XP.
flourish.
Absolutely no traits, but a level up. Well, I don't need any vitae, so into the revive pile you go.
Together, you are stronger.
Man. I feel like that one synapse took a really long time. Now we've got the ritual. And we're bringing in just like the weirdest team that I could possibly assemble. It's great. And I don't have any range to deal with the carapists.
We will dismantle
Apart from the Blade
this
Master,
prison.
kind of. It's sort of ranged. It's melee ranged. I can attack from range, but then I put myself into danger after attacking. It'll be fine.
Joy
Wait a minute,
will
what's
walk
that?
These streets again.
Oh shit. I didn't realize that this was what we were dealing with. I guess I'm just going to take max movement. All right. You're gonna start Salvation. Celeste, you are going to sidestep Lightning Strike combo to get one of these guys.
I pray for your redemption.
I don't know how you're still able to keep moving, but
Will
you
the
go,
poor
girl.
one's suffering never end?
Right. Candide, are you able to get into range of this thing while still being able to attack? 380 damage is not enough to even kill this thing, so I kind of don't care. Kind of. Ish, maybe. Whoops. Uh-huh. Worm boy does worm things. Probably annoys the shit out of me. You run away. As you do, other one spawns. Annoyingly, I think I'm going to have to keep Celeste on Carapist killing duty. Which is mildly annoying, but kind of needs to happen.
Come into my arms and repent your wicked ways.
Alright, Candide, you can move there. And this thing doesn't have any armor, but this is the only thing I can kind of do, so it's going to happen this way. I'm sorry. No, not the reaping, the stealing. Any amount of damage is damage. Felicity, you are going to get behind. And I would slam, but I don't have enough AP, so that's all from you. Celeste. Lightning Strike.
Shred them
And
down.
sidestep to get into range. And that's what you got.
We go where we are called.
Grasping Mandibles there is annoying, but not impossible to deal with. 154 damage 3 times. Yeah, it's kind of the best attack ability I've got on tap at the moment. I need to move a little bit so that that thing can't hit me. And then I can do Deadly Dance. Alright. Felicity, you can do both of your initiative offsets to get it to face you. So I think it might be more valuable to just attack. Alright. You're gonna be annoying, but I can deal with you. Holy shit. It never occurred to me that Candide might just be able to kill this thing by herself. Actually, I still need to deal with this guy, so unfortunately...
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs.
Oh man, you gotta be not creepy a little bit, please, guy. That's really weird, all that stuff you're saying.
Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters
My god,
into the
Candide
void.
does absurd quantities of damage. I kind of love it. Uh-huh. Felicity? I think we just kill here. Ta-da!
Batter them. His creed promises strength.
Shield Bearer gets a trait.
matter what, we
Scythe
will
Dancer
find
gets
our
screwed once again. A good trait, I hope. All adjacent enemies get minus 50% armor. That is a good trait, as opposed to having yourself lose 50% of your armor, which is a terrible trait.
Suffering manifests again.
Uh-huh.
We must rise to face it.
Suffering manifests. I have been stacking a whole shit ton of
remnant of the
shards,
child's
perhaps
past
unnecessarily.
Has fled back into the void.
There are more remembrances for me to unlock, but
Remember.
complete chapter 1 of memories to chapter 1 of memories. Excuse me? Chapter 1 of memories? Oh. I see. So these... the memories actually tell a story. Oh. Okay, that's something worth reading at the very end, provided I get all the memories. I have a lot of them, but it seems like they only really unlock according to what era you're in.
Remember.
So that one needs chapter 1 memories, that one needs chapter 2 memories, probably 3 and 4 and 5. I need to discover bosses for those ones. I need to kill 10 corrupted and 50 corrupted daughters. I need to kill the bosses and kill the bosses. Okay. So the only things I have left are unlocks from the Codex, getting to the bosses of the Nightmare eras, and killing corrupted daughters. That is what I've got. Gotta kill the maid, that's the next boss that I have to do. The kill the child. The child is a boss in the game. We don't don't get me banned. We just have to look, it says kill the child. That's the game asking me to do that. Not anything else. Child is a character. It's fine. Don't get mad. You'll be fine. I promise. Maybe. Possibly. That could stand to do more damage. The Reaping steals 85 armor and does 51 damage 12 times. It's sort of a weird ability. I don't know why you would use it over Deadly Dance ever. I mean, if I gave it fucking Defiance and let it do 151 damage 12 times, it would be disgustingly powerful. Because that's 150 times 12, which is a big number. I don't know how Deadly Dance works, though, because it seems to do multiple 153 hits for every time it procs. So, I don't know. Defiance would be better on Soul Slingers. Maybe. I think if I'm taking Scythe Dancer into a boss, then I don't need the Soul Slingers around to reduce armor. So if I give Candide Defiance to increase that to 151 times 12, which also steals armor, then she will be able to do a disgusting quantity of damage. Stealing is sort of fine. It shreds armor, so maybe I want to have that shred even more armor. Having it do more damage or reduce target's movement range kind of doesn't make any sense. Let's give her a lower tier 1. So the stealing will shred 90 armor. Mo, I would love for Mo to just do more damage. So I'm going to give it Drill, which I have 15 of somehow. Probably that 100% increased memory drop rate. Now, Celeste, you have absolutely no abilities, but guess what? I have 14 drills, which means that you are getting drills. Congratulations. Be happy. Slash, the only reason I'm going to I would ever use Slash would be to do backstabs. I think it only makes sense to give Blade Masters additional damage. You get a whole bunch of drills, because they're common. Desire, your slam delays target 25 initiative units and forces target to face daughter. Maybe giving you armor reduction on top of that would be a good idea. I think so. Immobilize is kind of mid. Reducing target's range, kind of mid. I think stacking negative effects on lower damage is probably the way to go. So let's get you armor reduction as well. Felicity, you can just be weird. Lunge. I can increase your damage. I can make you decrease the target's armor. I can increase your damage by percentage. 20% increase on 366 is going to be 66 damage. So that increases more than Departure, but less than Defiance. We want to keep Defiance around just as a sort of useful ability that we can throw on. Maybe we throw on Departure just for shits and giggles, but eh. I don't have any upgrades for... Oh, never mind. I have Disquiet. Oh my god. Grant a unit 400. That lowers 30 initiative units. See, Disquiet is really fucking good. So I'm just going to hold on to that. And then decide on what to do with it later. Saving Grace. Interrupt... What was the other one? Vital Grace? Deal up to 714 damage, delay enemies in range by 20 initiatives for each boost received. It's not a very good ability, and I resurrected Desire because I wasn't paying attention. Now, on to my Soul Slingers. Intercepting round, interrupt the first attack on an ally, and deal damage twice. Having a percentage increased damage on that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. However, Maybe not the best memory that I can put on it for additional damage. Maybe doing more damage is a bad thing. Let's not do more damage. Let's do more armor reduction? Nah. Let's... eh. I don't know. I can't think of what to put on an intercepting round. Shot. If we are going to have a Scythe Dancer on hand that is going to be tearing through armor like a fucking monster, then Shot probably just wants to do more damage. Range attack deals 213 damage 3 times. Range of 6. Let's just give both of our Soul Slingers the Defiance upgrade. Intercepting Round, Wrathful Rain are both good. Wrathful Rain, both of you can get drills on Wrathful Rain to boost your damage. Do I give you anything on lunge? 55 versus 66. I would rather use Departure to increase the damage by a numerical value just to save a little bit of memory economy. Definitely Departure on this one. Okay. Now everyone's got some nice fancy upgrades and should be able to survive longer. I still don't know what to put on Intercepting Round. Maybe I do put Drill on those. Just to guarantee the possibility of higher damage. Maybe make the target act later. Maybe reduce their armor. Maybe immobilize the target. Fuck it. Both of you get Drill. Hopefully I never have to use it. But when I do have to use it, hopefully it results in a kill on whatever did the attack. So now all of you are super fucking fat on abilities. Rescue, Challenging, Threats, Hunter, and Plague Doctor. Guess what? Candide? True. Hunter, Plague Doctor. We'll take you three.
What more must we sacrifice?
I think
before
Candide
the
might
end?
literally be able to one-shot a Hunter with the upgrade to her Soul Shred, or whatever it's called.
We delve deep into the dark corners.
Alright, Bright Soul, you go first. There is a whole lot of bullshit for us to handle. Who do we get on this side? Miracle? Miracle, you are going to be able to take both of these guys, so we don't have to worry about those. That Infected is going to be a pain in the ass. There's no Hunters yet. Bright Soul, go there. Candide, you take your movement. Enemies start moving. Both of these guys are going to go for Miracle. Maybe I'd take a burst to kill both of them immediately. I think that's not a terrible idea.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament.
Wait a minute, you haven't moved yet.
With those legs, those lips.
I don't need to burst. You're not going to be able to hit me. Ah! This is one of the ones where I really just want to get the Bright Soul through as quickly as possible. All right. True.
Her strength inspires me.
We are just going to have to
Memories
do
once
weird shit.
locked away from us.
Okay, everything and its mother is going to spawn. Protective Shadows is annoying, but it's fine. Miracle, you can shoot
Her strength
and move up
inspires
closer.
me.
More shit's going to spawn.
Memories once locked away from us.
Candide is going to eat all of these things fucking alive, and it's going to be glorious. I don't want to be directly next to this thing, because it will absolutely eviscerate anything directly next to it. Right. True. You're going to deal with that thing.
Impressive. Memories
Candide,
once locked away from
You are
us.
going to shred everything in this vicinity, and it will be great to look at. Oh my god.
Flawless. I revel in her strength.
You know something funny? I'm gonna intentionally not kill this thing so that Candide can get more armor off of it. Bright Soul, guess what? You just get to leave. Ain't that grand? Oh,
Shatter them.
so good. Wait, how do you still have something on you?
Memories once locked away from us.
Okay, True, you can get out. You go ahead and do that. Miracle, same for you. Candide, regardless of whether or not you can get out, you'll be fine. But you can get out, so you'll be fine. That was one of the easiest rescues I've ever had to do. Any traits?
His creed promises strength.
On the Soul Slinger,
No
but not the
matter
fucking
what,
side
we will
dancer.
find out.
Guess what? Oh. Alright. Soul Slinger, what trait did you get? More? You have 120 AP now. Well, that could be interesting. Next day,
Behold,
another event.
an offering from the child. Embrace it with caution.
Oh. It was a very, 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 very extraordinarily good thing that I upgraded all of my daughters when I did. Because if I didn't, they would not be able to have all of those nice damage bonuses that I gave them. And it would have been very bad. Daughters can do it in a limited number of missions per day. However, you cannot manage their details. Okay, fine. Penance. Lots of experience. I have any daughters that are close to leveling up? Yes, I do. Then we'll just take those three. And we'll get those three leveled up. And it'll be fine.
Prepare to pay any price. A prison created by suffering.
A poison created by shuffling. Sorry, that was unnecessarily What's the word? Okay, 2 hunters. There's the 1 hunter. Where's the other one? Up top. That is something that needs to die immediately. We're gonna have... really either of those 2 blade dancers handle it. Blade masters. Fuck, whatever. Swordsman. Right. Those things are gonna move before True, so let's get Celeste up top to deal with the other hunter. Yep. Both of you do wacky things.
Shred them down.
True, you might as well clear this thing out as soon as you can. Alright. You kill that thing, you just get to leave. So, might as well. Candide, you're gonna deadly dance. The hunter's gonna pounce you, but you'll be fine. Well, not pounce you, it's gonna get close to you. You're gonna get close to Celeste, which isn't scary. Oh man. Oh man.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament.
It's so good.
Legs.
It's so good.
Shatter them.
I have no idea what to do at this very moment. It'll be fine. Grand.
How foolish my fears.
Let's just leave everyone in their respective locations.
Memories once locked away from us.
What if I deadly danced just for funsies?
We go where we are called.
Alright.
Another terror to haunt us.
Celeste, you should prep to go kill that thing. Candide, you'll probably get to leave shortly. Alright. Let's see. What are you going to be? You're going to be a carapace, so I'm not actually going to be able to do anything to you. That's kind of annoying. Guess I'm going to head for something else? Yep, carapace spawns, ready's a massive shot. It's not going to matter. You spawn. You spawn, you can't do anything.
Flesh is its canvas.
Apparently you can range destruction. Didn't know that was an option. Fuck you, buddy. Lightning strike. Goodbye.
Impressive.
Candide. That thing is not going to be able to do anything to you immediately, but you also need to move so that that thing can't shoot you. I think if I move back, it'll lose aggro. Yep. And then move right back here, and you'll be fine. Grand. Okay. Now I really want to see what the reaping does. Oh my god!
No more false prophets.
It's really good! And Scythe Dancer continues to get no traits, but 2 level ups.
Together, you are stronger.
Right, another hunt. Scythe Dancer did not get a level up, but we will go in with our 3 weakest. The that they can get a little bit more XP.
Farewell, daughters.
Shall I call these entities my brothers? I mean, sisters is sort of taken, so you might as well.
Into the dark corners.
Okay, we've got a hunter down here. That hunter is not particularly threatening. Holy shit. Actually, Candide is going to be able to do horrendous things to all 4 of these things. This will be great. I'm going to love watching this happen. She doesn't even have to, like, do anything. She can just stand here. Felicity, I'm gonna be weird and have you go over here to prep for anything that spawns in this direction. And Miracle... I'm really just gonna have you sort of back up Felicity because, well, no, I'm not gonna have you back up Felicity. I'm gonna have you go over here because I'm pretty sure scavs spawn here. Yep. Everyone move towards Candide. Everybody pile on. Let's have a grand dance. Let's call the whole thing off. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Inspires me.
It's so good.
Memories once locked away from us.
Alright, 4 enemies remaining. No reason for Felicity to move, really. You're going for Candide for some reason. I don't know why. But, nope.
How foolish my fears.
Worm spawns, goes for Felicity, yeah? Yep.
Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
Candide, you can do Candide things. Felicity, you can get a little damage in to have some fun.
Blessed are those who heed the call.
This'll all be fine.
Their strength inspires me.
No point in spirit hasting anyone.
Memories once locked away from us.
You can't do nothing. Now, let's do something kind of funny. We're gonna get right here. Slam that guy.
A bitter victory.
The hunter's gonna spawn. He's gonna move in range. And Candy's just gonna kill him.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Oh my god. You can do 1,500 damage in one shot.
I pray for your redemption.
Scythe Master gets a level up. Scythe Dancer, whatever. Trait, please. Trait, please. Please, trait. You killed so many things all at once. No
His
trait.
blind faith
Shield Bearer
won't
gets a trait.
shackle my daughters.
You get a level up, but no trait. I wish you got a trait. I wish I could see what the traits you got were.
His creed promises strength. No matter what, we will find our own.
Okay. Ritual. That is the one we have to kill the Lost Soul. We got Carapace, Ploctors, yada yada. We will take Miracle. Felicity, maybe? Yeah, Felicity, because she's lower level. She needs to get a little bit of upgrade. And then Modesty, I guess. Everyone does such a fucking ridiculous amount of damage. I don't think it matters who we take now.
Suffering sends monsters. We will send
Our
our
daughters. We will send our daughters. You want to see me send my daughter? Here I am, sending my daughter. Alright, Felicity, max movement. As per usual. Miracle, I actually kind of want you to kill this thing. Actually, no, you're not going to be the one to kill that thing. You're not in the right position. So you're going to move up and shoot this guy.
Flawless.
Now, modesty, not honesty. I would need to move you where in order to shoot this guy? There. That is not ideal, but it is better than nothing, and I would prefer this guy to not be annoying for as long as he could otherwise be.
Shred them down.
This dude is going to attack whoever he feels like
Memories
attacking.
Once locked away from us.
Modestly, I'm going to end up using Wrathful Rain next turn. Felicity. Get in
They
position.
want to trap us here.
Salvation. Ooh, scary. But not really. Alright. You prep a massive shot, which isn't scary. You move closer, also not scary. Modesty, you get to do some fun thing. You're gonna move. You're gonna Wrathful Rain to over here.
Come into my arms and repent your
And you're gonna kill.
wicked ways.
Well, I would say you're gonna kill that guy, but you don't have enough AP, so you're just gonna do that.
Memories once locked away from us.
Right. Felicity, you are going to get here and slam this guy. Miracle, you are going to remove that problem.
Impressive.
You can take one more shot this
Memories
round.
Once locked away from us.
I would like to be able to move a little bit closer and then shoot. That'll work. Cool. Ow.
The veil grows weaker.
Modesty, you just get closer.
Stronger.
Felicity, you can now fully commit yourself to constant initiative offset, which I think does work on Salvation. Yes, it does. Alright, Miracle, you're gonna move there. You're gonna shoot that guy. Because you can.
Bitter victory.
And yeah, you're just gonna stay there. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna stay there. Worm's gonna be annoying and do worm things.
They will drag our daughters into the void.
Modesty, you're gonna move up and take the flank shot. Felicity, you're going to double lunge. Actually, no, you're just going to kill. Ta-da!
Strike.
One dead, lost soul. And any traits? No. Not even a level up. Okay. That's not fine, but it is something that I
Though
will
the
have to
danger
accept.
passes, we must prepare for the next.
Impossible survival with a larva, a plague guard, and a scavenger. That should
Another
not
threat
be.
has come to
Wait a
an
minute.
end. This time.
Oh, the event is over. That's interesting. What did it only apply for however many synapses? That's interesting. All right. Blade Master gets their first level 10 mastery. Ghost Strike. Deal 942 damage. and swap position with the target. Has a range of 6. Huh. Menacing stance deals 1,603 damage to an enemy taking damage. I mean, it doesn't seem like a terrible ability, but at the same time, I think I would prefer Ghost Strike, because now I can just sort of do ridiculous movement tech. Hey, I would like to increase the damage of the skill by 20%, please. Thank you. I think you got a trait? No, you didn't. Felicity got trait. More damage against nightmare creatures. I could have sworn that a Soul Slinger got a new trait, but it might have sort of removed itself from awareness. Codex update. Yeah. Limited number of missions. Synapse, impossible. Let's take our Scythe Dancer and both our Blade Masters. This should be fun.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
Whatever feels necessary.
They've come for us.
They've come for us. Oh no. Okay, we have 2 hunters.
Here you will.
Standard hunter tactics. Candide, you go down there. We have 2 spawns, a Carapist, and one of those fucking things. What do we have on this other side? We have a Plard and a Plitcher. Celeste, you are going to focus on doing... Actually, hold on. Ghost Strike on this guy. Oh my god.
Striking.
You're telling me I can't Ghost Strike and Lightning Strike in one turn? That is... I hate you. I hate you. That would have been so cool! Alright, Hunter, I'm in range. You do your worst. You're not even going towards me. Fuck you. Alright, Candide, this other Hunter is going to come at you. You're going to do Deadly Dance. And that's it. Problem solved. Oh, it's so good. You're gonna do the fucking range destruction. I really dislike you.
Flawless.
Go away.
Memories once locked away from us.
I'm just going to stay here. True.
I pray for you.
I'm sort of terrified of the fact that you can just do that.
Memories once locked away from us.
You're also not going to do anything. Candide, I guess you're going to go associate yourself with that Plague Guard over there. I am not sure how that worked. Celeste, you are still not going to move. Candide, I was going to make you move, but now I'm not. Actually, I am. Watch this. This will be great. Deadly Dance, once again. Okay. Yeah, you do your first Deadly Dance, the next wave spawns.
Those who heed.
You move in range like a fool. Reinforce your armor, which I'm going to eat. Everything that's spawning is spawning over there. Fine, Celeste, you can get back into the thick of things. the moment I do this, something is going to spawn over in that side. It's going to happen. Candide, I have no idea how exactly you're doing what you're doing, but keep doing it. Seems excessive, so just going to do this.
I pray for
Cool.
your redemption.
Now sidestep over here so that we can handle the carapaces.
Memories once locked away from us.
You prep a massive shot, confusingly. Celeste, I think you'll be able to assist with this Plard this turn. I kind of don't want to use that ability, though. Nah, you're not going to be able to assist the Plard this turn. Let's, Oh, actually, there's no concern for the Plard hitting you because he's just never going to be able to move. It'll be fine. Candide? Get him. That is a disgusting amount of damage, and I'm so glad that I gave her 100% or 100 extra damage. So glad. Alright, there's one.
No mercy.
I kind of expected to have more AP than I have. It'll be fine.
Come into my arms and
Grant.
repent
Oh,
your
oops, accidental burst. Well, we just need to get everyone up there to defend Celeste. This positioning is fine. This positioning is actually quite okay.
What horrors must we face?
Well, that's gonna kind of
Will
suck.
the poor one's suffering never end?
Right, true. You are going to sit right here in anticipation of all of the bad things that are going to happen.
on those who heed the call.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
Uh-huh. Sure. Last, you're gonna lightning strike this guy. And
Strike.
then sidestep over towards these guys. I don't know where you're getting all the spare AP from, but it is very funny, so let's keep it up. Okay, you're not gonna be a threat. Drew, you can lightning strike to kill this guy. And
Shatter
then
them.
sidestep your way out of there.
Memories once
I think there's a
locked away
glitch that
from
is
us.
resulting in me having extra AP sometimes, and I don't know how. Okay, that hunter is a little scary.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Wait. Hold on. No, I'm Celeste right now. Okay. Ghost Strike does not have enough range. I can sidestep. Here. Ghost Strike this guy. basically almost kill him. Candide goes next turn, right in the middle of everything. And Deadly dances. Everything else starts spawning too.
We go where we are called.
True, I think you can just take your max movement to get the fuck out of dodge.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
Alright, now we gotta cover for Candide. Which should be fine. Everything else is spawning down to the bottom.
Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
I think you're in range of range destruction. Never mind, you're fine. Alright. Everyone can leave. But... Actually, how much movement does it take me to get out? 39. I can hit this thing with 2 slashes and leave. I can hit this thing with 1 slash and
How
leave.
foolish my fears.
Alright, Candide, you get out. And Celeste, you get out. Good. Blade, Scythe Dancer, give me a trait, please. No? Okay, fine. Rude ass.
Though the danger passes, we must prepare for the next.
The next danger is going to be this boss, which, if I remember correctly, has a ridiculous amount of armor. Yes? Codex. Deacon. Alternates between preparing and focusing on one daughter for her confession. While he's preparing, he's well protected and uses delayed action as well as moves to attack the closest daughter. After losing enough life, he starts extracting confession from the furthest daughter, rooting all other daughters for the duration of the confession. The confession ends once he's lost enough health and releases the other daughters. If the daughters stay too far away, Deacon will start or end confessions on his own to punish the daughters. I'm here for the last half hour unless you're going to grind more. No, I am not going to grind more. I have the Deacon to fight, and then that is going to be it for the stream. Okay, Deacon is an asshole. He's got a lot of armor.
He's a monster like the rest.
Which means that, funnily enough, Candide is going to be able to siphon a shit ton of his armor from him. I'm going to want to take both shield bearers for their additional survivability. Maybe I take one shield bearer because Candide is sort of an off shield bearer. Maybe instead I take Celeste as the 1 level 10 Blade Master, who is able to do funny things, and then I can take Miracle as the Soul Slinger, and she can get a level up from the boss. Spend the last 3 hours trying to debug your local large language model. Wasn't communicating with your AI workspace. Only realized it was because your firewall was turned on. There wasn't a rule that allowed the port on my computer to receive and send. And to say I was mad is an understatement. Yes, don't you love port security fucking up all of your projects? Let's see how the Deacon fight goes.
We will dismantle this prison.
Oh, getting dizzy angry is a bad thing.
My prayers keep me.
My prayers keep me, always.
A prison created by suffering.
This is annoying. Oh, actually, hold on. I need one of my daughters to get in range immediately, otherwise he's going to move into confession. That's going to cost 77 AP, and then I'm not going to be able to use my actual abilities. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. Desire is my one shield bearer. She can't get close enough. Candide, you're just going to have to take it, which is annoying because he is going to do a lot of damage very quickly. It's the one choice that I have. Candy's gonna move there. And then we're gonna take a quick break for me to go use the restroom because I have been holding in. I thought I was gonna make it through the stream, but I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I'm going to go use the restroom and then be right back momentarily. Hold, please. Okay, we're back. Oh, sorry, that was an emergency. All right, right back into the yeah. Don't move my shit off screen. Thank you. All right. Miracle, it would be great is if you could somehow get Candide to move sooner than she's going to move otherwise. Spirit Haste. In order to get that, I'm gonna need to move further than I can actually move. That's upsetting, but it's what we've got. All right, I can actually move one more. You're looking at Miracle for some reason. I kind of don't like that. I'm going to Intercepting Round to save Candide the damage. Celeste, I am a little pissed off that you're that far away, but you have the highest movement out of anyone, so that's better. Boss is gonna do boss things. Fuck you. Desire, you are probably just gonna end up being the one furthest away from the boss. Miracle, you need to Spirit Haste Candide so that she can get away. I think. Actually, how much damage does that do? Hold on. Delayed action deals 225 damage 4 times to all daughters in the radius of 3 squares around him after 60 initiative units. Ah, funnily enough, Candide might just be able to say lol and take the hit. I think she can actually just say lol and take the hit. Because she's a fucking monster? So we're gonna do that. Going to hit you, and then, yeah. Candide. You can use the Reaping. It's not going to do any damage, but it's going to steal 85 armor, and then you're going to laugh at his next attack. Or I could do the Reaping twice. I think I'm going to do the Reaping twice, because it's really funny. I don't... Did I actually do that much damage that quickly? Oops. This'll be interesting. Oh? Do you have anything left in the tank? Oh, yes, you do! Yes, you do! You're an angry man. You're an angry, angry man. Okay. You're in confession mode. Ends confession. The Deacon's lost 10% of his HP since the start of his first turn. Uh-huh. Okay. Candide is going to be able to throw this dude into confession basically constantly. I can lightning strike him to do how much damage? A lot. Or I could Ghost Strike, Lightning Strike combo, but then I don't have enough AP to get away. I'd prefer to just Lightning Strike. And then sidestep my happy little ass out of there. Alright, Desire. You are going to double lunge. Or you're just going to do that. You have too much initiative offset for me to do anything. My only move is Blacksmith's Grace, but I can hit you with lunge another time. Yep. Yep. Miracle, you are able to put shots on boss. You cannot Spirit Haste Candide, but I don't think it matters because Candide is going to be able to basically solo the boss. But I think you're just going to want to put... Actually, I don't know what is on you, but I think I should get off that spot, whatever it is. Cool. End turn. Celeste. It would be very funny to Ghost Strike, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to Lightning Strike. You're going to Confession again. I'm going to get the fuck out of dodge. You're going to go fuck with Candide again, and Candide is going to laugh because Candide is Candide. Alright. Desire, I'm not entirely sure why you're not able to Blacksmith's Grace at the moment. That's kind of a bad thing. You're also not the Penitent. Guess your only move is lunge twice and hope that Absolution kicks in. Nope. Have fun. Ouch! Haha. Your abilities don't do shit to Candide because she's got too much fucking armor. Eat shit. I'm gonna Blacksmith's Grace because Candide is gonna be able to trigger a confession next fucking turn because she's a monster. Candide, you know what to do. End this dude's fucking life. Damien, I want you to see how much damage this fucking ability does. 445 to 455, 12 times. The boss has 6,000 hit points. Watch as they fucking disappear. Scythe Dancer is so goddamn good. I might still be able to kill him this round because the Reaping is going to steal 85 armor. Well, it didn't kill him. But fuck if it didn't hurt. He ain't got much left in him. That is why I gave Desire, Oh, you fool. You absolute buffoon. You're going to die. I'm going to kill you. The Soul Slinger is going to do it to you. Goodbye. Back shot. Excuse me.
Memories once locked away from us.
I have... When I first got the Scythe Dancer, I didn't understand the Scythe Dancer. But now that I understand the Scythe Dancer is fucking immense. Thank you, Queen, for showing up for the backshot comment. Welcome to stream. And the Scythe Dancer finally gets a fucking trait from a boss. God damn it.
Who wants to play hide and seek?
Who wants to play hide and seek? Deacon, more like Kringian. That's such a forced pun. I appreciate it, but it's really forced. All right, say a prayer that the Scythe Dancer's trait isn't dog shit. I'm gonna be honest. I would have hoped for something that wasn't initiative push resist. No, it's bad. It doesn't do anything. Enemies don't have initiative push abilities, at least not in the early game. Whereas there are abilities that give me extra action points, which let me do additional attacks and stuff. Yeah, it could be better. It could be better, but it could be worse. Honestly, this team of daughters is ridiculously strong. I think the only weak link is Desire because she has Vital Grace instead of Saving Grace. But apart from that, everyone is ridiculously strong. We do a lot of damage. And now we're on phase 3, but that is going to be where I end stream. I think 2 bosses in 1 stream is pretty good. Actually, I think that was 3. Yeah, I think I killed 3 bosses. No, I killed 2 bosses this stream. I'm in the 3rd era. Never mind. Next stream should be able to attack the Broken Beauty. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. I think I need to pick someone up from an airport in the afternoon, so maybe I stream earlier in the day. It's something that I have to think about. Maybe instead of 5 to 8, it'll be like 2 to 5. I don't see why I couldn't do that. And then I can get a stream in while also doing pickup. So, yeah, no, I can stream 2 to 5 tomorrow. I have time off. It'll be fine. So I'll send that notification on Mastodon, which is something that everyone should be checking to see stream announcements. Everyone go look at the Mastodon. It's linked on my Twitch and YouTube channels, because that is where I post announcements, because I don't have a Twitter, Facebook, whatever, because I don't feel like getting accounts for those. But yeah, Thank you all for watching. VOD watchers, same to you. We'll see you tomorrow at 2. Thank you, and good night.